Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corners, Seed and Sand, and this is chapter 3 of Let's Go a Little Deeper. Let's go deeper. Shadow work. And the shadow work that we've been working with is something that I've learned from the Gem Goddess. It's a YouTube channel, and she is just amazing, and I love her so much. And I took this information from her and didn't want to go without giving her the credit. Shadow work for me personally is something that's very healing, very good to kind of find out, why is it that I have such financial troubles? Why is it that I have such a hard time with consistent healthy eating and exercise? Why is it that I feel as if I can't do anything right? Why is it that I feel as if I have to stay hidden and shy away from conflict? Why is it that I have to stay like voiceless and powerless? And why is it that I feel this way? Why is it that I feel as if I can't do the right thing, say the right thing, that I always mess things up? And that definitely comes from childhood, early childhood, of rejection and in a way, abandonment from my parents. They were there, they were physically there, but they weren't. They were busy with their own lives, and a lot of times I felt like I was in the way. Just stay out of his way or stay out of her way, and don't make any waves. Don't cause a scene. Don't. The victim just keeps her mouth shut. And so, yeah, so that's a lot of subconscious early childhood stuff that I need to focus on and examine and say, why is it? Help me understand. Why do I need to feel voiceless or powerless or helpless, or that I can't make decisions or I can't do things for myself? Why is it that I can't do these things? Constantly ask myself, help me understand. What is at the core of this? What is at the root? And so it's self-acknowledgement, which is what I was doing. Acknowledging the shadow, like labeling it. Was it because of abandonment issues? Is it because of rejection issues? Is it because of misunderstandings? Is it because of, people just being too busy with their own stuff and they didn't have time for me? There were 5 of us kids. It was kind of kill or be killed, or eat or don't eat, a lot of times. And my mom, did a lot for us kids, of course. It was a lot of work, and I give her so much credit. And my dad always had enough to provide for us. But I'm talking about the physical and emotional things that kind of lacked in my life. And that's the shadow that I need to identify. And that's the shadow work that I need to integrate into my current life to say, why is it that I feel that I can't stand up for myself? Why is it? Help me understand. Why is it that I am feeling so sad and so lonely and so hurt? And like, people pleasing thing. Why is it that I have to make everybody around me happy? Why is it that I have to over apologize? Why is it that I have to feel less than? So, yeah, those are all things that I'm working on in my journaling. And I recommend, if you work on shadow work, that you journal a lot. Really kind of get to the heart of it, down to the core of it, and explore your shadows. Explore your shadows, identify your shadows, integrate your shadows, blend it in to your current life, and then work on healing those shadows. And that's what I'm at now. I'm at that healing stage where I want to heal my shadow by identifying it, by writing about it, by noticing it when it arises in my everyday life, and change that behavior or that thought or that impulse, or to hide or run, or not be in the spotlight, I guess you could say. Which is funny because I do a YouTube channel, and I know I look really bad in these, and sometimes I ramble. But I hope that eventually what I'm intending for this to be is for my kids, because they never got the opportunity to get the help that they needed. So I'm trying to help them learn how to help themselves, I guess, by doing this. And maybe they'll never see this, maybe they'll never know about it, maybe they'll never care, but maybe they will. Maybe one day they will, and maybe one day I won't be here, and they'll have these videos to say, my mom really cared, and my mom wants the best for me, and wants what's right. Really, all I want is the truth. I just want the truth, and for trust and acknowledgement and acceptance and understanding. And so, and then affirmations and action. Those are the last two steps. Affirmations are constant flowing of positive reinforcement, replacing negative thoughts with positive thoughts. As Holly Schneider always put it, you're on a freeway on the wrong side of the road. You're supposed to be in this lane, but you're in this lane. You have to use a blinker to get in the right lane. So instead of trying to combat all these cars coming at you, use your tools. Use your tools, which are your blinkers, to get into the right lane, which is everybody's on the same page with each other, everybody's working together, everybody's happy and go lucky, and yeah. So I hope that made sense. So I'm going to use the gold foil tarot cards, and on the bottom is the 3 of Cups, and there are 3 cups in that, with 3 people kind of collaborating with each other. And I'm going to pick one card, just one card. Oh darn, it fell on the floor. Hold on. Okay, and it's the Ace of Wands, which is really nice for what we're talking about. It's like beginning of new action, beginning of a new way of thinking, a new way of handling your life. You don't have to be on autopilot. You don't have to be on, whatever life hands me is what I have to accept. You're in the driver's seat. You're not only in the driver's seat, you get to choose the direction that you want to go. And if you are feeling as if you're not in the right lane, just use your tools. Total tools. There's so many tools that you can use. Shadow work is just one of them. But there's all kinds of tools that can help you get into a positive mindset. And if you go back to my earlier videos, I kind of went through Holly's book there, and I lost it in the move. I don't know where her book is anymore. But yeah, there's just a ton of tools that we have in our toolbox that we can address to take us from those shadows to the fast lane, to the lane of abundance and goodness and manifesting and just understanding and goodness, and I said that already. What's the word? Authenticity, I'm thinking of. And so if my kids ever see this, I want them to know that I love them very much, and I continue to think about you every day, and I'm working on my shadows, and I hope that one day you can do the same. All right. Thanks, and have a good day.